Alrighty, well hello everybody and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm out here on Mississippi. I know, not everybody's favorite map, but it is my own map and I'm hosting it in multiplayer today because I for sure, kind of missed my channel anniversary. Oops. So we're out here doing our best with the fact that we were late. I have all of my weapons customized to be nice and purple and black, and of course with the champagne metal on the shotgun here. We'll get to what I have after I pick up this rabbit. Anyway, I have the 10 gauge semi-auto, we have the 223 just for the fox, I promise, and the 44 Marati. I guess technically it's also for the raccoon, not just the fox. But anyway, we're out here on multiplayer, my multiplayer, Mississippi. People are here, people are hunting things, people are finding things. While I hunt around and chit chat with you guys about the last year and just how things have gone. So from last year to this year, we kind of stayed at the same around subscribers. However, I only got 21 videos out in the last year. Since last year's anniversary video, only 21 videos. That's it. However, obviously I have had a child in that time frame, and said child spent over a month in an ICU. So things did not go to plan necessarily, but I'm still okay with that. As far as the 2026 year goes, I have some, maybe not video number goals, but I do have some video content goals as for like what's in the videos. And so let's chat about that while I find things to hunt. So one of the things that I want to continue working on is the map guides. I still have to pick back up where we left off with Reventuli, and I think Reventuli kind of overwhelmed me, and that's why that was the one that we didn't exactly get done. I was like, where did that track go? Because Reventuli has 19 species. Like, that was the biggest map to drop in the game in ever, I'm pretty sure, even still. So there was just a lot, and it was like, what, 12, 14 bird species alone. So that map kind of intimidated me with the framing of how we were doing the beginner series videos and how I was like going about content that I put into the videos and just everything there, because we were covering so much information that after a couple of discussions with some of my moderators, some of my viewers, we talked about the parts that we wanted in the video and the parts that we didn't really care about being in the video, and that's totally fine. I think we've narrowed it down and we'll be able to get a couple more of the beginner's guides back out. As far as some other things I want to do, I want to do some mechanic guides. So I kind of want to do a guide covering like waterfowl hunting. I want to do a guide kind of covering upland bird hunting. I want to do a guide covering, say, I totally missed the point of interest that I was trying to get. Like, let's say I want to do a guide covering the bait stations. Just stuff like that, you know? Oh, these are tiny. I could probably get more if I, let it load more than just one shot every time, but alright. Obviously I have bruised the map, but it's my map, so no concerns there. But I think what we are gonna do is put a tent down and grab my dog so she can help me find everything. So let's grab Zara, pick the tent back up, that way nobody gets any bright ideas of fast traveling over here. And can you like help me find everything that I just shot? I think the only thing that I know where it's at is that rabbit. yeah, so we're just gonna chill here and let her bring stuff. But after the mechanic guide, some of the other stuff that I wanted to do was species guides, so I reached out again to the community. Oh my god! Wait! What? What? I like looked down at the rabbit when she dropped it. I'm like, huh, a black rabbit. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. That is not at all what I was expecting. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, rabbit, no problem. Okay. Well, we've got some quail. She's bringing those back to me as well. She's a great dog. Good job, Zara. Good job. You're doing so good. Red brown. Gorgeous. I love the quail species. Speaking of quail, the stubble quail was mentioned by a community member as being one of the harder species to hunt. So that is one of the ones that I want to do in a species guide, as well as somebody else said scrub hair. I suggested snow leopard, things like that. Male. And just in general, you know, things that people find hard to hunt, I want to do little guides on. Some of the other stuff that I want to do, kind of not necessarily videos throughout the year as much as like 2 videos at the end of the year. And I haven't decided if these are going to be at the end of the calendar year or if these are going to be like right before next year's anniversary. But I want to do a blooper reel. And I also want to do a highlight reel. So I have created folders in my PC. Ooh, a gold. But I've created folders in my PC for blooper clips, and I was like, what are you doing? Running into a tree. Blooper clips, highlight clips, and I'm going to keep those in there together, and at the end of the year, we'll go over some of the cool things and some of the funny things that have happened in the channel. I want to get my black bear great one finally. I would also much appreciate getting fallow great one number 3 so I can finally have a fallow huddle mount. I want to do the same thing with whitetail. So those are my, like, let's call it items that I would like the RNG to give me over the next year. Ideally a little more than that, but like those are the ones that I actually wrote down. Anyway. I can't believe I got a melanistic rabbit. That was the last thing that I expected to get. Also can't believe that I have been going for like 10 straight minutes of recording and talking. I'm gonna let my dog get these, bring them out to me. I also am gonna fully admit I did not actually pay attention when I spotted a single one of those. So if one of these is a level 3, it'll be a shock. So yeah, that's how things have gone, things are going, things that I'm planning. Oh. See if they go back up again. I'm letting my dog pick these up for leveling and stuff. I see you moving! I see you moving! I can't see past that. Did I get it? Oh. I don't know. Well, there's one. Oh. Okay. This is great. Just stand here, keep spooking them, keep shooting them. Zara, you're doing a great job. I'm so proud. Oh my god! I called it! I called it! It would happen. Look at that. Got a diamond quail. Oh my god. That's phenomenal. Oh my god. Best dog. Good dog. Did you drop another one? I thought I heard a thump. I'm like lost on which direction that last one even went. I don't think she dropped another one. I think that was it? Alright. Good looking outpost. That is a long way off. We'll see how that went. Now, to be fair, I don't expect vital hits. I just know that we got hits. A non-vital, and a flesh hit. I could barely see that. Blonde. See if you can track the blood. Because I gave her the bloodhound in the secondary. Where? Oh. Ah, just the brown. Now, don't get me wrong, like, there is so much more map to explore. There really is. But I'm having such a good time, like, running around the magnolia fields. Just getting quail. And, like, the occasional rabbit and raccoon. I might stick to it. I might stick to it. If I run across a hog or a whitetail or a bear, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I tell you what, spooking quail is kind of fun. So it's not often that I use the hunting structures that are built into the maps. I usually kind of place my own stuff where I want it. However, this one gave me a very specific opportunity, being right along a roadway, to test out the Game Feeder Pack 2, specifically the scavenger feed. I want to see how well it works and what we can get involved with it, since it attracts the gray fox, raccoon, black bear, wild hog, all on this map. So we are... Oh look, there is a pig there. I wondered. Okay. Oh! I don't think these guys were here beforehand. I bet you they rendered in. That is not the right weapon. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. This is great. I'm gonna try and get the 4 for sure, and then maybe him as well. Yeah, it's... Oh! Yeah, I don't have enough bullets for that one. Nah. We'll let that one go. That was nice. That was effective. I like it. These things are nice. How do I get out of here? This is the door. Help, I'm trapped in a blind and I can't get out. Let me... It popped up for like a second. Ah, there it is. I thought I got stuck in the blind. All right. That was pretty cool. I definitely got all three that I tried for. We have a lovely brown hybrid all the way through level 4. And like, if you look at this, so yeah, black bear, wild hog, common raccoon, and gray fox. So this will do everything except for the alligator, whereas the hanging carcass works for the alligator. We have another brown hybrid, but different kind. Then we have one vital, one non-vital. Liver, just barely. Just barely. What black spots. Very nice. I like that. Plus, this specific setup location is only about 200 from a lodge, so you can fast travel there and just walk over, or in my case, I did have to crawl a little bit. But I mean, a little bit of crawling, 5 or 6 feral hogs, totally worth it to me. But anyway, I think that's gonna wrap up today because now I've actually gotten to use all of my weapons, and we're gonna head back to the lodge because we have a melanistic rabbit and a diamond quail to place. I was waiting for it to start recording because, oh boy, is it struggle-lugging over here today. So it took me a minute to find spots for him. I'm gonna show you where we put the quail first because he's way back here. Because I, like, wanted to do the multi-mount, but... Sir... Why can I see your legs? That's a bit odd. Alright, interesting. Anyway, I stuck the little quail in here. He's a handsome little guy. Oop, that's not how I meant to just crouch. I think he's very cute. I think he's very handsome. And he fits the furniture colors in here. Granted, there ain't much in this room right now anyway. But yeah, I think he's cute. I'm gonna get a nice up close pretty picture of him. Oh boy. Frames. Lag. My goodness. Okay. That was a lot. Anyway, the melanistic rabbit is in here in the front room actually. Let's see if we can go get him. Yeah. Right up here, next to 2 dilute mule deer. One of them pretty tiny, one of them decent, you know? Decent. I have 2 albinos over there, but that's another thing we have to go after. We have to go after the new mule deer furs. Community voted that I do the mule deer Greywood grind next after I get my black bear. I am not excited about that, but I am excited for another year on YouTube. So thank you all for taking part in the past 3 years of this channel, spending time with me watching my videos, hanging out in streams if you've happened to catch a few of them, getting to see the trophies, hearing about the life updates, just everything under the sun in the last calendar year. But that is all I have. Hopes and dreams for this next year of the channel and content, and I hope you guys will be there to see it. So I appreciate you all for hanging out with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!